Alright, so friends, welcome. We're playing some Pioneer. And Atarka Red was the deck in Pioneer a long time ago in Standard also. And it's kind of gone back here with some pretty underplayed Standard cards. Both Cunning Coyote and Owl Alchemist are currently legal in Standard, see zero play at all. But they are cheap cards that you can cast off of Burning Tree Emissary that offer spell-like effects that are also creatures, which is kind of nice too. So this is a red-green beatdown deck. Heartfire Hero, Kamano. Fistbeer not as good in this deck. There aren't that many spells, but this came in 6th place in a challenge recently, which is a good place to be. And you get the Bushwhacker now on Arena also thanks to the Pioneer Master set. So you got Bushwhacker and Atarka's Command to pump the team. Monstrous Rage, Play with Fire, Nemesis. This is just like a super hyper-aggressive deck that has potential for some insane nut draws. You can just go turn 2, Burning Tree, Bushwhacker, and that's really good, obviously. So it's a fast deck. It's a cool deck. We're going to see how good it is and see what happens. So let's get right to the games. Brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
All right, let's do this. Play first. Chat. Coming out of me. That hand is bad.
Still a piece of garbage.
No 5-landers here, please. We're going to mulligan. Right, Karn? Mulligan to a no-lander. All right, listen. You play Magic, you know? They're playing Kahira of the Orphan Guard. It's interesting. All right. Unfortunately, not ideal. I mean, so the Coyote can give 1 Burning Tree haste. I think it's definitely Monstrous Rage. We could just dump 1 Burning Tree. I'm just gonna discard this. We're gonna go Burning Tree, Coyote, attack for a bunch. So obviously not ideal to mulligan to 5. This would be a great 7, but yeah, it's life sometimes. So are they a control deck? Are they some sort of like Risen Reef deck or something? I don't even know what exploit you here. I'll just control. So we draw our Monstrous Rage, sure. So we're just gonna dump it here. I mean, this might end up just being, you know, do you have temporary lockdown or bust, which is kind of not a bad place to be. So Emissary. We're gonna hard cast the Coyote. Give it Emissary haste and attack for a bunch, right? So in for 5. So go. What card do you want to leave now? I thought we could jam that. We can't though. All right, let's just jam. Send in the boys. Karn, do you want to leave? Remember, folks, while I let Karn out, support the content. Hit the follow button, like, comment, subscribe. The more money I make, the more treats Karn gets. He's a spoiled little brat dog. Doesn't want to go to work anymore. No Monstrous Rage here. Not into open spells removal. They got to 9. Let me say go. End step, deduce. Sure. So make a clue, draw a card. I mean, lockdown or bust, you know? No lockdown. Don't do it. Portable hole. I can do a portable hole. They're at 9. Monstrous Rage, not very good against these sort of like, you know, all spell decks. Just like you just never want to cast it, but... Alright, so untap. We draw Kamano faces Kakazan. Let's cast this first, see if they counter it. So we can safely play Monstrous Rage them. Alright, I think we're looking pretty good here on the multi-5. It's part of the power of his deck. It's just so aggressive, you know? So we attack. Ideally, they cast like Get Lost. They don't need to do that. Alright, so we'll pass the game. We'll pass again. They go to 4. We say go. Most of our draws are pretty good next turn. Like, a land would kill them most likely. They could cast a Wrath here. We just get a counter and kill them. There's Verdict. All right, yeah, I mean... So, any land kills them, and there it is.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my God!
Multi-5, no big deal. Exact damage. All right.
That's right!
So, blue-white control. Verdicts and portable holes. Monstrous Rage is gone. You saw how bad it was that game when your opponent's not tapping out. Magebane Lizard is... Playing the Firstborn. I think Sanctuary's fine. Revelry's also fine, I think. Play of Fire's bad too, so I mean We're going to leave something. I mean, Nemesis is fine also. So we leave in 2 Play with Fires or the Mage. But the problem is, like, our Spears are, like, kind of meh, honestly. Is Play with Fire better than Magebane Lizard? Cast a non-creature spell, I take damage, number of. So, like, this is like, yeah, I think just Play with Fire. Just keep the mana curve low, it makes Swift Spear a little better, just like a little bit of reach also, you know. And yeah, let it ride. Alright, game 2. Can we do it? Sipping my drink. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm probably already in Chicago. I gotta bank up content, of course, for while I'm gone. Very, very busy, busy time. We're keeping 7.
Bingo!
Sure. Cunning Coyote is not the best on turn 2 naked, but like with Kamano, it's a 3/3 is fine. Here's an Aloe Alchemist. The plots are cool too to play around Wrath, so you can like plot stuff and play around a little bit, but we're essentially have a Coyote as a 3/3 here and get our value off our counter. They got white. They have no blue mana. What are you, crazy? What's going on over here?
I suppose you think that was terrible.
Right, where should I cast this? They want to like give you a get lost, something like that. Go nuts, you know. Next turn can be Swift Spear and then plot the Alchemist for a little like pseudo haste damage. Sure, that's fine. Maps are great for us, you know. Like we have heroic things, want to find spells and lands and stuff. So Field of Ruin, go. All right, here's Heartfire Hero. Obviously very good with the maps. We could like. Get Heartfire Hero Coyote. Like cast hero, cast Coyote, target the hero. That's pretty good. What's up, Silent Goat? I'm your first sub ever. Love to see that. Playing draft night. Community events, folks, where it's at. All right, hit it, send it. Kutzel's Flanker. It's gain 2, scry 2. I mean, alright, it's pretty good. No blocks? Why no blocks? That's weird, right? Wouldn't that be the sole purpose of this card? Alright, well, we can do some stuff here. They have mana up still. We're still scared of Super, obviously. I would say that we're just going to start by mapping here and see what happens. No blocks is pretty wild. Yeah, it's pretty insane. We have our plot on the Alchemist. This card's like good. Like, this card's no play. Burning Tree is not great. We can dump that. And we're just going to plot this. And target the Coyote. That works also. Alright. Send in the boys. And now they're going to block the hero. And get lost again. Sure. I mean, these maps are awesome for us. They buy us a lot of value. So if they cast the Verdict here, they take 4. Oh, who plays Sunfall and Pioneer? So rude. Alright. Heartfire Hero. We have no way to give haste. We have an Alchemist to cast. A Swift Spear. Atarka's Command is obviously pretty sweet. They only have 2 cards left, but I already start working on his hero, right? We just like hero, target it. We see a Cunning Coyote. Leave that one on top for sure. Just a Spirit. I'm just gonna play a bunch of stuff, I think. I mean, we have Coyote plus Emissary next turn. They need to have another Exile thing. I'll take 3 off this also. So just jam. Play stuff and attack. They have to have a sweeper here. If they don't, they're dead. If they do, I think it's still good. If they have another Exile sweeper, sure. But if they go to 8 here, between Coyote, Emissary, and Target's Command, I think we're good. Okay. So they play Jawari Ruin, say go. 4 mana up. They have a 2/2 Incubator. You have Coyote and a Tarkus Command. I'm going to start by just targeting here and see what happens. We'll probably want to cast Tarkus Command too, but let's see if they respond to us at all. Destructive Revelry. I mean, that would be good if we had it this turn, but I think we're just going to dump this. Alright. And we're just going to attack. We're just going to jam, play Tarkus Command, I think. So let's attack with everything. Line up troops. Gonna wear out the Leroy button with this deck. Pull over the incubators, sure. They have no good blocks here at the Atarka's Command, even if they counter it, because the prowess. Alright, so... we could actually... Yeah, we're gonna cast this. Just so much damage if it resolves, so... We could, like, use our mana to plot this, but, like, we're getting free mana off this thing anyway, so... Alright, so pump the squad and deal 3. Tarkus Command is a lot of damage. Like, they're going to get lost. Alright, so 3 get lost, which is fine. Take a bunch. Again, they have to exile the Heartfire Hero, or they're just dead. So, here's a land. And they got 1 card left. It's just Spear. So worst case scenario is what? Like, last card's Wandering Emperor, and they're at 7. Just kidding. Alright, I mean, that first game you rolled a 5 was like pretty awesome, so look at that, we're moving on up. So nice. On the play. And we got great hand to keep this. Apparently John made top 8 of his robotics competition. That's pretty cool. John is on his school's robotics team, high school robotics team, and they traveled upstate for an event today. It's pretty awesome. It's their second ever event, so good stuff. We're gonna shock in here and Kakazan. Gin Marchese whatever liquor and lemon juice. I don't know what that liquor is. Never heard of that before. I'm sure Nicole knows, but all right, land, and we're just gonna Coyote. They could have Fatal Push, whatever. Our hand's a little spell heavy, honestly, but let's jam it, see what happens. Uh-oh. I think it's a bad day to be a Coyote, folks. No, the Coyote comes through. Wow. Oh, Cherry. Oh, okay. So 3/3 Cunning Coyote. And they are Blood Tithe Harvestering. Oh, wow, we're in awesome shape. I draw land. No, it's a tap land! We were gonna freaking play with fire and then surge. We get a Tarkus Command here. No, it's not good, actually. I think we... Let's probably just play with fire Monstrous Rage. Keeping a 1-mana spell for surge next turn is like kind of appealing, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna guess. I just want to cash in this before they can kill it, you know, so whatever, just attack. Deal a huge chunk, they're at 8. And now, like, 2 great bodies in play, Whacker and Command. Even just, like, if they kill these, we draw land, just go Whacker Surge. Yeah, we'll just draw land here. Awesome. Yeah, so just go just Command Surge. Probably good enough for me. Also has 1, take 3. Surge out the old Goblin Bushwhacker. Wow. That was even like a great draw. It was a good draw. It wasn't like a great draw. This deck's capable of like doing some pretty silly stuff with Burning Tree. So, alright, so they're playing some sort of Rakdos midrange. I would say we want the Sanctuary and the Nemesis. I would say we don't want these Monstrous Rages. And they're a little too scary into removal spells and like discard spells and stuff. I don't want to be a spot where like I have no creatures and I just draw Monstrous Rage. Claim the Firstborn. It's an interesting one. It's very good against Blood Tithe Harvester. You don't often see this card played without sacrifice effects. It's just like being played as a threat in here. Probably good in the mirror, honestly. I guess I'm sorry. It's not gonna. It's getting Harvester. You can just sack it, but you can't actually kill something because you don't have any blood. I'll leave it 1 rage, even the Miser's Rage. Alright. Alright. Shaper's Sanctuary. I mean, sure. We're going to keep this. We might actually Sanctuary first, honestly, because we don't have no creature for... Maybe we can mono into, like, a 4/3 Alchemist, but, like, it's kind of, like, sketchy, honestly. Not very good drawing Burning Tree Emissary. Alright, they mulligan. little thunder outside the manor. Sulphur Springs is awesome. So yeah, if I play Kamano on 1, I'm probably just like casting this as a 3-2 on 2, which is pretty bad. I'm just gonna play this freaking Sanctuary first. I think it maybe plot. Actually, I don't plot plots either. I don't even know. We'll see what happens. Charming Scoundrel? What's going on here? Some sort of weird Rakdos deck? What's up, good? Does it say hard cutoff? What do you mean hard cutoff? What are we talking about? We draw a Reckless Bushwhacker. That's pretty good, actually. So we can like just Kamano. Then maybe next turn we can go play with fire Bushwhacker. It's a little awkward. Kind of an awkward hand, honestly. We don't want to plot this. We don't want to cast this. I mean, casting it isn't the worst. Like, we could cast the Alchemist and then just go Kamano Whacker next turn. And obviously, they with Sanctuary play, they kill stuff like, definitely a fun sequencing deck. Trying to figure out like the order to play your cards in. You know, this is my Kamano, I think. And say go. I don't feel like I'm in a particular rush this game, so let's say go. Micro has been playing that mono black discard deck in Platinum. You feel like a horrible person. Why? You're just playing a Magic deck. You're just having fun. You're playing a game, you know? Scoundrel number 2. They have a Mutavault in the bin. I don't know what's going on with these Scoundrels here. This is not a commonly played card. Alright, so they make a treasure. They attack for... I mean... Bring it on, you know? If you want to get in a race with me, all right? Let me tell you what's going on here. All right? Yeah, we're doing it.
I'm Luigi, number 1.
All right, so he draws Screaming Nemesis, which honestly is probably what we're going to cast here. They can push it, but they can't... Yeah, I mean, it's just like Fatal Push or Removal Spell. We still draw a card. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. Get our counter, make it a 4-4. And then next turn we draw a Lamb and go Alchemist into Whacker and give it haste. We'll have a 2-2 also, so. Anoint in Pioneer? Alright. Yes. That's a clean answer. 2 play of fires. Got a lot of burn in our hand, honestly, which is pretty interesting.
A brilliant player can get a strong hand cracked, go on tilt, and lose his mind along with every single chip in front of him.
What? They've consumed all. Every last bit of it. Alright. They're consuming all here. So that killed my Shaper Sanctuary and my Kamano. That's insane. Next turn they exile, then they get a creature. I mean, we're just going to play Alchemists and Bushwhacker, right? We can get it for a decent chunk here. Yeah, it's fine. Again, kind of awkward, but whatever. It's still a pretty big attack. Let's cast this. We have a lot of burn in our hand, too. So this is an attack for, what? This is for 6. We have 7 points of burn and 2 bodies in play. These are all graveyards. Bale Mirror Breaker. That's awesome for us. Aloe Alchemist. Okay. That might just do it, folks. That might just do it. Alright, we're gonna plot. And then we're gonna attack. And this is already 8. This would be 9, 10, 11. This is exactly 13 if they don't block. And obviously if they do, it's still really good for us too, so. They both have trample, which is awesome. Yeah, we're just gonna fire this up. So command, 3 and plus. Whole bunch of damage. Do it. And they happen to be conveniently at 2 life points. Not a bad place to be. They discard Damping Sphere? I mean, I guess a turn 2 Damping Sphere in the play stops our nut draw, but like that seems suspect. But sure. And here's a Harvester. Yep. I mean, and there's a Scoundrel. They can just draw a card with the Scoundrel, but like, it's still like, this card's like, it's a cool card, but similar to Charming Prince, like, none of the modes are particularly good, you know? So like, just not that good of a card. So, all right, we're cruising so far. Though we flying, folks. This deck is going. Not too shabby. On the play. Whoa. Karungus the Chungus. This should be a good matchup for us. They're probably like some sort of like big cascadey combo deck. We can't keep this though, unfortunately. 1 land, no green on the play. We're to mulligan. Alright, so yeah. I mean, this hand's actually pretty awkward because we have a 2-drop for our Kamano, so we can't mulligan this, obviously. So, alright, let it ride. Who do I have in the sideboard? Oh, the Super Bowl. SB's sideboard. It's a Magic stream, right? You can't bet against Mahomes. You know, like, Mahomes is just, like, too freaking good. But I have no, like... I honestly have no rooting interest either way. I don't really care. I just want to watch a good game. I'm honestly kind of happy to see Saquon Barkley succeeding. And he's been unbelievable this year. Though I can't really like Philadelphia or the Eagles, though. So I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. I'm just happy to see a good game. They play Rafine's Tower. I'm just going to play the Alchemist. Again, not the best turn 2, just like play this 4-3, but a 4th chip on turn 2 is not bad, you know? So. So imagine they're playing like Leyline Binding and like a whole bunch of crap like that. Virtue Persistence? Okay. That's really, really good for them. Alright, so this is fine. We should get to whack here. Alright, and we'll surge it. And swing it. Fortunately, they're only at 15. Like, pretty good little mini lightning helix here. They play another land. I mean, they have a binding here. It might just be dead. They have Herd Migration. Yeah, some sort of like Cascadey, maybe like Quintorius deck or something like that. Heartfire Hero, no way to give it haste, unfortunately. Alright, so we will probably chuck this upstairs end step. It does make a top-decked Surge Goblin a little worse, but Migration again? Sure. Alright. Top Aether Drift pair for limited. I have no idea yet. Alright. Play with fire upstairs. They've gained a lot of life this game. They've already gained 8 life this game. Bargain Tree's bad by itself. Get rid of that. Tap and draw. Alchemist. Love it. Now the question is, though, firing off the Alchemist on the Heartfire hero is really bad against Leyline Binding. I might be inclined to put it somewhere else. Like, what other removal could they have? Because if they don't have a binding here, they probably just die. Where do we plot this? Where does the boost go? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, it is lethal on the hero if they don't have an exile spell. But again, if you target hero and they have binding, it's really, really, really bad. And if they're not binding, it's good for us anyway. I'm just going to play this here, I think, on the Bushwhacker. Alright, they had the binding. God, I'm so smart.
Poor predictable Bart. Always takes
Alright, so hero stays alive. They go down to 9. We have a hero that's 2 power in play. They have a Sunfall. They have Quintorius. Alright, so they just win. We're going to find out. Release the Wind. So they can exile Quintorius and play it again. Yeah, this is just like a Cascade combo deck. Chap. New sub, welcome.
Now I'm history.
First previous event tomorrow. Yeah, I bought me and Nicole some previous packs to play previous at home. I don't have time to play this weekend. I gotta get to the store, so. Alright, Spark Double Quintorius, we're probably dead. I don't think they can miss here, honestly. Yeah. So he getting Spark Doubles. So, I mean, their hand was really good. They had Virtue, Double Migration, and Binding to stay alive in the early turns, which is really, really good for them, obviously. So, all right, so yeah, there you go. So we're just did all the Contoriuses. Yeah, all right, sure. That's fine. GG. So we're going to bring in what? I don't really have much. I guess the Mage Bane Lizard's cool. It's not. It's this non-creature spell, and the Spark Doubles are creatures technically, so that's whatever. Revelry is it's non-zero, you know. Monstrous Rage is fine here, I think. Players can't cast spells from graveyard or libraries. Does Discover cast from library, or does it exile? You exile a non-land card and you cast it. So it is cast Judge, cast some exile, right? Revelry. Yeah, I don't know if I even sideboard at all here, honestly. Nemesis just dies to most stuff. Yeah, let it ride. Alright, I'll play. Heartfire Hero into Coyote. Alright. It's not great, but these two play with fires aren't awesome. Why play with fire instead of the other one? Mana 2 damage, 4 damage? What card is that? Heartfire Hero into Cunning Coyote. Oh, Burst Lightning? I think that the Scry is probably more relevant. This deck doesn't get to form. I mean, I'm not sure, honestly. It's an interesting question. Alright, in for a pound. And if they go, like, tap land, one mana binding, that'd be sick. Man, they have another freaking Virtue? Jeez. How many Virtues are they possibly playing? Upkeep. No, didn't upkeep, damn it. It doesn't matter, I guess. Alright, so should upkeep the Play of Fire, but whatever. Alright, let's Play of Fire. Top card is Heartfire Hero. We can keep that, I think. I mean, that's not bad. Actually, we can do better than that. We can always surge off the Play of Fire anyway, so. Alright, so let's deck. Brady Boy, first time chat. I would say hi, Brady. As a new player, should I start with the 8th set of the Foundation set? Foundations is a really, really good starter product. Good place to start for new players, honestly. Alright, so they do... They're just dead. Might be dead here. Alright. Wow. Coyote too. Jeez. What's more damage? I think Whacker, right? Yeah. It's just... Yeah, sure. Alright, we surgeon. Like a surgeon. Hey! Damn. Alright. Yeah, I mean, just gonna stand pat. It's fine. Alright, on the draw. I'd really like to see no... We're finally gonna have a burn... We haven't actually had a burn tree draw, like, in the entire freaking time, so... We finally get a burn tree draw. Alright, how about no Virtue on turn 2? Stomping Ground. Great. Here's Spear. Attack. So next turn is Burning Tree for Coyote for haste. Attack for 1,000,000. Love it. No way. Not 3 games. Alright. Alright, well, here we go. Burning Tree Emissary. Sure. Herd Migration. Gain some life. Definitely a little land heavy here, but... Alright, we're going to cast the Coyote. Give this haste. We're getting in for a solid 6 ball. Just turn 2, attack for 6, MBD. Alright. And 1 drop? No, alright. That's a lot of lands.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Alright, might be in trouble here. Here's a Coyote. I'm just going to target the Suspiria attack for a bunch. I could have a Carnosaur here, but whatever, it's fine. Yeah, I got a Carnosaur.
Poor predictable Bart. Always takes...
Unfortunately, with 3 lands in our hand, we can call all the cards we want to, but it's not going to change much if we can't do anything about it, you know? Tap land. No! Where were you last turn? Alright, so... Alright. If they have Quintorius, we're dead. We can't stop it. It's funny because like a shock actually beats their combo. Because you can target the Quintorius with the first Cascade in a stack and just kill it. But we just don't have a shock, obviously, so... Alright! Don't play Quintorius. 6 lands is a lot for this deck. They have a lot of tap lands in it, to be fair, so... They're going to easily beat Quintorius, tap land, you know, 6-drop or whatever. Chungus. We get slow rolled? They were getting slow rolled, folks. Do I have... Only creature... Red Cap Melee hits Planeswalkers. Maybe I should borrow the Red Cap Melees, actually. Oh, they don't seem to have it, so... They're going to Beanstalk. I'm going to guess they have Beanstalk Binding here. Damn, man. Tough draws. All right, well, you can just cast this card. You don't have to Surge it. So, 2-1 haste for 3. Goblin Chariot, eat your heart out. Here comes the squad. Is it enough? We beat one removal spell here. Let it be known that they don't always have it. Not always. Just most of the time. Just most of the time. Alright, yeah, I mean, this deck's got a gas. Just like super straightforward. Get it in and get it done. Aggro, you know? I will say the Swift Spears seem a little off. There really aren't that many spells in the deck, you know? There's literally just like the Atarka's commands, the Play of Fires, and the commands you want to cast on turn 1. So... Ice is also Monstrous Rage, but like, that's still not that many spells. I wonder if there's some other 1-drop this could be that's like still aggressive enough to get in and do damage. Obviously, it still gets pumped by stuff or whatever. It still, you know, wears a counter from Kumano, gets pumped by Alchemist, so we want to have that body, and the haste is pretty good too. But yeah, deck's cool. Cool stuff. So, you two folks, love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. You're all great. Peace.